Hi, this is Cindy Blanco from SaveCoaches.com and CreativeCindyCookie.com. And today is my 25th video in my 25-day video challenge. Yay, I made it. I made it. I am doing this last video about sex because I wanted to talk about this before. I just kind of forgot about it, and I just wanted to give my tips on sex, on improving people's sex life. Not that I'm an expert, but I think we all have ideas that can help inspire and move other people to, in this case, a better sex life. So let's just get started from for the number one tip, and that is the moment you start to date someone and you're really starting to like someone, you see yourself maybe get in a relationship with this person or not, if you're just out for just having fun, I would look from the start what your sexual compatibility is. Because a lot of people just jump into bed with one another, and they maybe find out that the other person is a complete freak or has certain sexual preferences, and the other person is way off what they're interested in. So I would just spend my time talking a lot. And I'm not saying you have to go into details, but if the other person might be bisexual and you might not be open for that at all, so why wait until you're already emotionally and physically involved with that person to find out? So ask the most important question first and tell them exactly like what you find important and try to figure out what they find important. Number two, don't give it all up right away from the beginning. With that I mean, even if you met someone you want to grow old with, you don't want to do everything in the first year. I always say if you have to spend the next 50 to 80 years together, you want to do things to keep it, to keep it spicy, to keep it juicy. But if you just do everything, you want to experiment everything within the first month, there's not much to look up forward to. And you might have to go to, I think a lot of people go to extreme things they didn't have to go to if they would just, take their time to grow and to sometimes even perfectionate. I don't know if that's even a word, but to perfect some of the things they're already doing before they go to another level. So do not do everything with everyone from the start. Just grow in certain things and make it special with someone, the things that you do. And yeah, just and some people feel like, you only live once, but you don't want to meet that person and feel like, oh my God, I've had a past I'm not proud of. So if you do something, make sure you're not sorry. You don't feel sorry about it afterwards. Number three, try to sorry. Number three, try to grow together. Birds of a feather fly together. No, try to grow together, because of course you can only do what you want and what you really feel. But if you are at the same pace as your partner, it's a lot easier than when someone has like a million things they want to do or want to experiment and you're halfway there. So I think number four is also that tip, that you have to communicate on that, but try to build up something together, so you have the same journey, and not that the other person, I mean when you're together, and not that the other person just wants to rush things when the other isn't ready. So try to grow together. So number four, I said yeah, you have to be honest and communicate. I know it's really difficult, and a lot of people have told me that they found it, that I'm very open about talking about sex. And they were like, well, you are quite open. You're quite straightforward. And I said, there was a time I wasn't, and that didn't work for me. So I had to learn to communicate about things. That I'm not saying that I'm just saying all out in the open to everyone what I want or what I like or my ideas. But if I have an adult conversation or when I start dating, I'm not afraid to ask like specific questions, because I feel like if I'm in a relationship, I should be able to talk to you about these things. If something bothers me, or if I want to give a compliment or a tip, and if that person cannot communicate to me about that, I know for me it's not going to work. So that's the way I train myself, just by talking, being open about it, and communicate what I do and what I don't like, or what I find important. Where were we? I think it's number 5. Okay. There. Try new things. I know it all makes sense, but a lot of people go to the everyday thing. They know exactly what the other person is going to do or say. They have an everyday routine or every week. I'm the type of person, I would get bored if just in everyday life things would be the same every day. But try new things, even if it's once a year. Take a workshop. You have tantra workshop so you can, you know, connect better with each other. Just whatever you guys have not done, even if it's just a relationship bucket list, like every year we're going to do something special, or you have games you can play as a couple to, you know, to just make it all a little bit more exciting. For me, it's just, no, it makes sense, it's logical, but there's so many people are stuck in the everyday thing, and if they don't communicate, they don't, yeah, nothing happens. And sometimes you just have to try something new. You just have to surprise the person you love, and just, you know, surprise them with something that might get the, you know, get the party started again. Number 6, check up on each other regularly. And with that, I mean, ask each other on I think every couple of months, like, how do you feel our sex life is going? Are you still satisfied? Do you think things need to change? I know it has a lot to do with communication, but with this, I really mean, like, because sometimes we can think that the other partner is satisfied within the sexual relationship, but sometimes they find it difficult to bring it up, or to complain, or critique, you know, their partner. And if you just ask them on a regular basis, just like you water your plants, clean your car, like, say, hey baby, are you still satisfied? Is there anything you want to try, or whatever? You just get the conversation started and check up if that other person is still happy with your sexual life. And I would definitely recommend to do that every month, because before you know it, people are, you know, 6 months, a half year, a year further to find out, you know, that things are not going well. Yeah, with this, actually, it kind of looks like the previous one. Number 7 is it as good for you as it is for me? It sounds like check up regularly, but sometimes I feel in a relationship, when one of the partners does not want to have sex as often as the other one, you should try to, you know, think about, maybe that other person is not enjoying it as much as I am. So what do I need to do to make that other person want it, enjoy it just as much as I want it? Because you might not always be on the same, you know, on the same level when it comes to that. But I think in overall, sex is supposed to be something good. Making love should be something positive, something that feels good for both partners. So if your partner used to like it and they don't like it anymore, you have to figure it out. If it's maybe they have personal issues, financial issues, they have things on their mind, what can you do to ease that? Or maybe in the bedroom they're not happy, so what can you do to, maybe, I'm not saying that you can fix everything, but you really have to start asking, like, what might I not be doing that is causing this other person not to be as, you know, happy about it as I am. Okay. Another tip: get out of your bedroom. A lot of people, I know it's normal, it's there, it's easy, but I think at least few times a year you should not have sex in your bedroom. Anywhere in the house, outside, I don't know, your car. Just look for a new space where you can get to know each other again, where you can just, you know, get those loving feelings back again, and not just being the same old thing every day. And try to just try to be spontaneous when it comes to that. Not, oh honey, in about 4 weeks we will be doing it outside. But no, just, you know, sometimes be spontaneous when it comes to that, or have dinner and then do something the other person doesn't expect. Yeah, just keep it fun, and just go out of the bedroom sometimes. Number 9, sexy yourself up. Now, for me, this also makes sense. You want to look good for the person you're with. You want to make sure you take care of yourself, primarily for yourself, because you have to take care of yourself just so you can be happy in your own skin. But also, the other person has to look at you. I don't have to look at myself. Only when I walk past by a mirror, I might look at myself because I want to. But when you're with someone else and they have to look at you, I'm not saying that you have to look like a doll, pitch perfect every day. But you do want that person to still find you attractive, whether you're wearing whether you're wearing a onesie or a dress or a suit or whatever, you want that person to be like, I'm happy I have this person. Doesn't matter what shape or what size you are, because being sexy has nothing to do with just with how you look, but how you feel and how you express yourself and what energy you give. So I I think it's important that you know, if your partner likes lingerie, to, you know, buy a new set of lingerie once in a while, or maybe your partner will buy you something once in a while, or, you know, whatever you can do to, like, there's so many online, so many tips, things you can do to just spice and things up. But I think it's really important as a woman that, you know, if this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, you should, you know, make it fun. You should make that person be really happy to have you. And the last tip I'm going to give you is, and I'm talking about people who want to be with someone. Like I'm old school. I want to be with one person for the rest of my life. I haven't worked out so far, but I know it will. But if I'm with someone and I'm in that relationship and I want to grow with that person, I want to be the best ever. That's my goal, to like have my partner say like, this is the best woman I've ever had in every area, especially sexually. It doesn't mean you have to do everything from day one. It just means that you grow together and that your partner will just think that you're getting better and better and that you're the best thing he's ever had. Because it's not something that you can always accomplish, but it should be your intention to say, hey, you're my woman or you're my man, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure that you don't need anyone else than me to satisfy you. Depending, of course, if you have an open relationship, that might be something that, you know, that works for you guys. But if you're old school like me and you want to be, you know, you want to stick with one partner, I always say, you know, I want to be open to talk about everything, and I want to be your number one in everything. And if I have to learn certain new skills, I will. Then I might not do everything, but the things that I do, I want my husband to say, yes, I got the best one out of everything I've had so far. So that's my goal. And I think just that intention will make your partner feel loved, feel important. Like, I care about your sexuality. I care about what you feel. And I want to do whatever it takes to make you happy in that area. So that's it. It's been a long time talking, but I thought let's go out with a bang with this 25-day video challenge. And sex, yeah, that sex brought us on this earth. You know, some people are like, oh my god, sex, you're talking about sex. We are all in this earth because of sex, and I don't think there's such a big deal of it. After this, I will have a new challenge in February. I will start on the 1st, I will start my new challenge. It has to do with wealth, because that's what I'm working on for myself. I will not make a video every day. I might make a video or write a blog or put a poster or a quote or whatever, a picture, whatever. But that's my next subject. Yeah, I'm grateful that I finished this 25-day video challenge, and that I thank everyone who has watched it. I thank everyone who comment my videos. Yes, thank you so much for being part of this journey. And now I have this discipline. I will put it in my other areas of my life. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my Scene Coaches every week on Facebook. Okay, bye. And plus, sorry, you can check me out on YouTube. I have all the 25-day video challenge. There are on YouTube. I mean, you just Google creativecindycookie.com. If you look that up on YouTube, you will find me. You'll find more of me there. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.